Hello traders, I hope you're doing well. Welcome to this new tutorial video on Topstep. The idea today is to walk you through all the steps to set up the platform, explain the innovations, and share what I think are the good ideas that Topstep has implemented for this platform. I think that for scalping and intraday trading, this is a platform that will really be very useful to you. So I'm going to show you everything from A to Z. Before we start, don't hesitate to subscribe to the channel and like the video. And as always, if you're looking for personalized coaching, it's all completely live. All my links are in the description. So without further ado, let's head straight to Topstep X. So the first innovation that I find very interesting, well, in reality, other platforms like Rhythmic or MetaTrader had already implemented it to some extent, but here it's innovative because you can't unlock the drawdown manually. You can't actually tilt if you reach your limits, which you will have preset. You will be blocked until the end. Until the next market opening the following day. I find that very powerful for protecting yourself quite simply in your trading. So the idea is that when you go into the settings and into risk settings, you'll be able to preset what you want to gain and lose per position. So here, if I set $200 and $250, that means that every time I take a lot, a take profit will automatically be set at $250 and a stop loss at $200. This is very convenient for automating, especially for scalpers and intraday traders, your profit and loss levels. As for the daily drawdown, this is where it happens and where you absolutely must check the PDL box. So what is the personal daily loss limit? It's the account drawdown after which you will be blocked if you set it up as I'm showing you here. So I usually set it between $400 and $500, let's say $500. And this is where it matters. You need to click on liquidate and block. If you click on this and you reach a loss of $500, you will be blocked and you won't be able to trade until the next day. It's not possible. I've tried several times. It's not possible to unlock it manually. I actually wanted to see if it was possible to do it, because for me that's the whole point. It's that you really get blocked if you'll be forced to stick to your rules. I find that super powerful. And my advice is also to set it up for your take profit. It's very important. For example, you set 500, liquidate and block, you click save, and that's it. You won't be able to go beyond that. And so you'll almost completely eliminate your tilts, since it's no longer possible to deviate from the money management plan you've set up. You also have the option to do copy trading on these accounts, but I'll talk about that a bit later. So for copy trading, nothing could be simpler. You can simply choose your leader account here and then select the accounts you want to follow. So here, as you can see, I have a leader account and then I have two accounts where I've simply checked follow. Once that's done, absolutely all the trades you make will be copied to the other accounts, and at the top it will say leader +2. So that's how it works, and I advise you not to do it at first when you're just starting out. Even if you have several accounts, really wait until later when you're already comfortable with your strategies and you're sure you won't blow up all your accounts at once. If you're comfortable with your strategies, it's a really good way to multiply your performance, so it can be super interesting. Okay, let's move on to the order placement chapter. How can you place your orders on Topstep? How does it work? So first, there are two things. Here you have the order entry window. It's called order. You have the chart. Then on the right, you have what's called the DOM, which is the order book. Place orders, you need to do it here. First, you'll need to choose the type of order you want to place. If you want to place a market order, you need to select market, limit, or stop. So what's the difference? Limit is when you want to buy lower than the current price. So let's imagine that here I want to buy at 18,903. So I'm going to enter 18,903 here. I'm going to click on the buy button. You'll see that this will place a limit buy order at 18,903. All right. Now, depending on the risk settings you've set up beforehand, for example, here ours is set to $500 of loss and $600 of profit. If I get executed, you'll see that it will automatically set $500 and $600 for us. So if I want to place a market order, I just need to select market. I enter the number of contracts I want to purchase. Remember, for the NASDAQ, it's $20 per point per contract. So here, let's say I want to buy the market right now. We're going to buy the market. And you'll see that it has automatically set a take profit at over $600 and a stop loss at $500. Then it's very easy. Just like on TradingView, you can move your order very easily. There's no confirmation, nothing. You can just move your orders and they will automatically change position. This allows you to secure your position, move to break even, and so on. If you want to close your order, you do it here on the little cross right there. You can also use the close position button or flatten all, which is really the emergency button. It will cancel all your open trades and all your pending orders. You also have cancel orders here, so keep that in mind. I'll mention it again at the end of the video, but remember to close out all your orders at the end of your trading session. It's very important. Click on these two buttons, that way you can be sure you won't get caught out. The stop button is for buying higher than the current ask price. For example, if I want to buy at the 920 level, I'll click here and it places a pending order at 920. If the price reaches 920, the order will be executed. It works the same way for selling, of course. So if I place a stop sell order, it means I'll sell lower than the current price, and with a limit sell order, I'll sell higher than the current price. So here, if I want to place a stop sell order, I need to make sure it's lower, so I should set it at 908, for example. Sell. And now I have a pending order set lower. And if I want to sell higher, for example, I want to be executed when we reach 920. I'll set it at 920 to be executed very quickly. Oh well, we're already there, so now I can't anymore. So I'll set it to 921. Quick. There we go. And now I've properly set a limit sell. So if we reach 921, it will execute my order. I think that's about to happen. Let's wait a second maybe. There we go. We've been executed, you see, this time on the sell side at 921 with a limit sell. You have the same thing, the stop loss you can move, the take profit you can move. And it's very easy to get the hang of. Now I'll just click flatten hold, that'll remove everything as I mentioned. You can also try to manage if you want, by the way. I'll switch to market here, directly to orders from the order book if you wish. Personally, I honestly think it's much better and more convenient to manage everything directly from this interface, to be completely honest with you. Regarding your order, it's also possible to take several positions at the same time. So here I'm at one lot. So if I want to take, for example, 2 lots market, you'll see that it will also set my TP at $600 and my SL at $500. So be careful, I'll simply have half the distance between my TP and my SL. It will calculate that automatically. So before it would give me 10 points of SL, for example. Now it will give me 5. If I go from 2 lots to, for example, 4 lots, it's the same. You see how the SL gets closer? Yes, because it's calculating based on the $500 I gave it as a base. So keep this in mind. If you take several lots, be careful. The money management you set, it will follow it to the letter. So you'll end up with much tighter stops. That was just a little clarification I wanted to give you about that. Otherwise, there's nothing else particularly special to say about the platform. It's very easy to get the hang of, and honestly I think they've done a pretty consistent job. You have all the toolbars that look like TradingView. It's a TradingView chart, so for anyone who's used to it, you won't feel lost. And that's it for order placement. You also have the option, if you want, to lock yourself in automatically or manually. You can actually do it yourself without reaching your take profit or stop loss limits, just by clicking this button here. So this feature is really super interesting because it actually allows you to make sure you do not tilt during the day and to close your account at noon, at 1 p.m. or whenever you have decided to stop trading. It's extremely powerful. It's something I personally use every day because you can be tempted to take another trade in the afternoon to continue your session, to spot an opportunity and click again, even though you have more or less already hit your daily target. So really, I recommend it. Set yourself a specific time in your trading day and close out your day at that moment by clicking on Trading Lockout. There, you just click on, yes, lock me out. And that's it. You'll be locked out for the day. Of course, don't worry. The next day you'll be unlocked as soon as the markets open. For example, on this account today I reached my profit target, which was set at $600, and actually I reached $586 in reality. So it didn't trigger my automatic lockout for just a few dollars, in this case $14. So I activated it myself. That's why it says manually locked out. I activated it myself to make sure I wouldn't be tempted to trade this afternoon. And that's really what I recommend you do. So here, if I had reached exactly $600, it would have deactivated me automatically, of course. I hope you enjoyed this video and that all the information about the Topstep X platform was clear. I'm really impressed by the work they've done, by what they've put in place here. I find the platform intuitive and pleasant to use. You get the tools in hand very quickly, and there are tools I didn't mention today like time and sales, which I didn't have on other platforms, and the order book is included. I think it's really a great job. What really impressed me are the money management and risk management tools. The fact that you can self-block so easily and intuitively, I think that's really amazing, especially for scalper traders, but not only them, also for those who trade intraday or have difficulties. To be consistent on their own firm or on their personal account, it's really a great platform. So I recommend you at least try it out for scalping to get an idea. It doesn't cost anything. And maybe it will help some of you solve risk management issues. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video. I hope you enjoyed this content. We'll see each other very soon for more trading videos. Ciao traders, have a great week and happy trading to everyone.